I'm quitting my job, guys. This is ridiculously pale, and I suppose that's why, because it didn't actually poke a hole in the coffee. Okay, good. Try this again. Today is my last day of work as a high school French teacher. I'm quitting my job, guys. I'm tearing up and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. All my books are already at home. Got the whole Harry Potter series in French. The Three Musketeers, Cinderella, etc. I took them home already because I couldn't put them out anyways this year because of COVID. Can't have the kids touching stuff, so. But, yep, it is all in French. Okay, so breakfast is this meal prep that I did last weekend. It's my baked potato cream of rice. So yeah, it looks gross because it's from the fridge. But it tastes like a baked potato even though it's cream of rice, so it makes it like a really creamy, buttery baked potato-like taste. So I'm gonna heat this up in the microwave. Ooh, I need to get new nails. This is delicious, guys. I know it looks weird because I meal prepped it, but yum, this really is amazing. There's some spinach in there, there's some ham, and now I fry up the ham in a pan so that it tastes more like bacon. And the recipe is on my blog, of course. I will link it down in the description box. I seriously love this breakfast. And of course, it looks a lot prettier when you make it fresh. Okay, running a little late here. Got my second cup of coffee. It is decaf though. I got time to go to work. Again, I'm probably gonna be late, but I'll show you guys what my classroom looks like if I have some time. I'm alternating between like being excited and like wanting to cry. Like a song, like a perfect man. This is it. I'm here. Last day of work. Here a little late. It's 6:50 now. So this is my classroom. No one's here yet, and I'm allowed to take my mask off since, you know, I'm the only one in this entire room. Yeah, this has been my classroom for over 2 years now, but it looks a little different this year because of COVID and social distancing. So I only have a maximum of 9 students in my classroom, and that just is because those are my numbers. So because there's no storage space for all the extra desks, I've got this like giant mess in the back here for all the extra chairs. I've got 30 chairs and 30 desks, but I don't need all of them this year. A word wall with all our French words, a bunch of French stuff all over. I honestly didn't even decorate anything this year. Found out the long-term French-speaking sub who was here yesterday to kind of shadow me and like take over, quit 15 minutes ago. So it is for sure my last day, because I've already done all the paperwork and everything, but now I have to tell the kids that I don't know what the heck is gonna happen for them, which kind of puts a damper on my last day because I wanted to, you know, hand them off into like good hands and everything, but what can you do? TBH, we're probably just gonna watch movies and have a fun day then. Whew, okay, so it is now, like 11:30 almost, and I am on my lunch break. Kind of surprised that I haven't cried yet, but I guess I do feel a little bit like happier and more excited. It's very bittersweet, you know. I did just say goodbye to the kids who I've been teaching for going on my 3rd year now, so I've known them since I started as a teacher. So that was very sad. They were upset, but they were asking me lots of questions in a joking way, and it's very sad, and it's a little more traumatic than I was hoping it was gonna be since the sub quit this morning.
and there's not a substitute who speaks French currently, but you know, hopefully they'll find someone quickly. So right now, I'm just in my room for my lunch break here. I've got my apple pie cauliflower oats this week. I meal prep them so they don't look as pretty as they normally do. The oats meal prep really well. Of course, nothing beats eating the bowl of oats fresh, but when I meal prep them, you basically just put all the ingredients in a giant pot in bulk and make it the same way as you usually would. But yeah, about to eat lunch. And then, yeah, so the reason I'm quitting and everything is because I have my full-time coaching business now, and it's been going really well. And so I'm just kind of excited to, you know, move into this next chapter of my life and like focus more on YouTube and recipe creation. I'm really excited to come out with a recipe book. Okay, I haven't started working on it yet because being a full-time teacher and still working on my online business at the same time has been two full-time jobs at once, and holy wow, have I been stressed out recently. But yeah, I've got 2 more classes left for the day, and then I have to turn in everything and leave. Wow, I can't really believe this is happening. Oh well, time to eat lunch, and then after lunch, I'm definitely gonna try and pop by some of my coworkers' rooms. As a teacher, I don't really talk to many other adults during the day. Like the Spanish department, I know because they're the foreign language department and everything. So there are a few people I need to say goodbye to. But for the most part, it's really the kids that I see every day who I'm gonna miss a lot. Such a bittersweet day. Just eating lunch here, and I've actually known the whole school year that I was quitting. I told my boss before school even started, so I kind of gave like the 6 weeks notice because I didn't want to leave the kids without a French teacher, and well, situation being as it is, honestly, I think the sub was really scared about COVID, and I think that's the reason why she decided to quit this morning, which is a little heartbreaking, but like I've already put in my resignation and everything, and I am following my dreams. But man, last night I got home and I was like, oh my gosh, I am quitting my job tomorrow, and I'm gonna be a full-time business owner tomorrow, and then I'm never gonna see these kids again after tomorrow, which is heartbreaking. And I just started freaking out. Like, I didn't have a panic attack, not at all, but it was just a lot of emotion at once, and I ended up eating quite a bit of peanut butter. But I don't feel guilty about it because, you know, quitting your job is kind of only something that you do once and move to start your own business. I wouldn't say that there's a lot of unknowns about this, but I'm very excited for what the future holds, even if I don't know exactly what it's going to hold. And starting this week, my coach has actually given me weekly free meals. Now, we call them free meals and not cheat meals, because cheating is like something you associate with being bad. So if I call it a cheat meal, then I might be tempted to go even more overboard. There's a neighborhood near us with a lake, and so there's a lot of restaurants on this like boardwalk. And so we got a reservation for a restaurant on the boardwalk so that we can be outside and be on the lakefront. And I just picked that restaurant mostly because it was the nicest, not the nicest restaurant, but like the best restaurant along that boardwalk, instead of just, because I would rather sit along the lake and like enjoy the breeze and my family's company outside than like obsess over picking the perfect restaurant, because I really want to be able to enjoy and celebrate with my family instead of focusing on the food as much. That's a big goal of mine for my reverse diet, is to kind of enjoy being a little bit more human instead of like this superhuman like competitor that you kind of have to be in prep and not go out to eat. That will be tonight. I will definitely not film that because again, I want to be really present with my family and celebrating. So the bell is about to ring here in a few minutes, and so I'm gonna go say goodbye to some of my coworkers. Talk to you guys again at the end of the day. So that's it. And now I'm just kind of going, turning in my laptop, turning in my parking tag, my ID, my keys.
Last day of teaching. How do you feel?
I just feel so excited. I thought I was gonna cry today, but the kids made it like really enjoyable. I'm gonna miss them, but I'm just so excited. Oh my gosh, I turned in my ID. I'm not a teacher anymore. This is crazy. My keys are gone, my laptop's gone. now it's just time to leave and go celebrate with my family. Yeah. Hey guys, so it is a couple days later now. It is now Tuesday and I was last filming on Friday, my last day of work. So dinner with my family actually went really well. It was honestly probably the first time, maybe in a year, that I was actually truly focused on the experience of being with my family and not feeling anxious around food. Yes. So that will come into play in my reverse dieting series coming up, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't want to film it. I wasn't on my phone, etc. Just was enjoying being with my family and celebrating, and it was wonderful. And I felt really relaxed and everything on Saturday. And funny enough, I'm still not relaxed. I have been working, Monday and Tuesday still, and honestly, a big thing that I personally need to work on is how to de-stress. I have been making a commitment to myself from giving myself downtime from 8 to 10 p.m. every night. And last night I was forcing myself to play some video games, and I was enjoying the video games, but it didn't quite work as a true stress relief. So I need to implement a practice of putting work down, because for the last 6 weeks or so I've been working non-stop between my full-time job and business. And so now that I just have my business to work on, I need to implement downtime. So that's a big thing. But for example, today I went to the gym and then I did some work on a post. I updated my blog. I had some calls with potential clients. Now hopefully I'm gonna finish editing this very YouTube to hopefully post tomorrow. Yeah, very busy. There's a never ending to-do list when you're an entrepreneur, which is very exciting for me to say. But it does mean that I really have to focus on stress relief right now. So if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, etc., because more videos shall be coming soon. Now that I have time, I say now that I have time, but I'm always gonna be busy. I'm just doing what I love now. Again, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. See you guys again next time.